the guy who was good years ago, and all my other promoters go potty, and Tom Kelly goes absolutely apoplectic, was Geoffrey Thomas.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember him.
I do, yeah.
Well, Geoffrey Thomas got to Parliament and everything, you know, and I mean, he was sorting things out as far as I was concerned, but of course, he said stuff to the Parliamentary Committee, which was basically that bags influenced the racing managers.
Well, he was talking about what we're talking about now, because he was involved in New Deal, weren't he, that wanted to get more money to the grassroots, which is he recognised needed to be done.
Yeah.
And that's why he was got rid of.
Well, he was got rid of because Tom Kelly objected to what he said in Parliament.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the guys that he cited in Parliament as being a racing manager who had been influenced and who admitted it was Tony Killingback, who became a bookmaker at my place, but isn't now, when he was racing manager at Oxford.
Yeah.
Because you were told these things. And that was, going back to the letter I received from Tom Kelly about what I'd said to the Gambling Commission, which I didn't, because I had the transcript, so it shows he had a guilty conscience, what they were trying to find out was, did bags influence the racing? Well, of course they influenced the racing, because you were told to grade 5 to 2 the field, you were told to do this and told to do that.
Yeah.
And when John Johnson was there, who actually ran bags rather well, you know, and that's fair enough. We did grade 5 to 2 the field. It was sensible to do it. Well, but don't tell me they didn't tell you to do that, because they did.
Now, Ricky tells me that it got that ridiculous, didn't it, that they even made you take a dog out of a race that was in the traps because the liabilities were too big.
Well, I don't want to admit that happened, because it was illegal, and I wasn't there that night. And the new guy, Dominic Ford, within months of being there, authorised that to happen. As it happens, I was down at the town hall getting planning permission for a speedway meeting, walked in all jubilant, and they said, guess what's happened? We've done it because we thought our bags contract was under threat if we didn't.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
And my racing manager, who I've now sacked, and everyone and me thought it was the wrong thing to have done. And had I been on site, I would, well, again, you know, what do you do? Because if you actually object to doing something for bags and they stop your contract, then all your trainers, all your dogs, and everyone. Well, and this is what I said to bags yesterday. I said, you do understand that it's all very well you saying, because I get a bit emotive about it, as you can tell. I said, it's all very well you saying, look, all we're interested in is keeping our subscribers, that's the betting shops, happy. And if you can't provide the correct product, then we can't have it. So I said, yes, that's all very well for you, but you have to understand that I have 17 trainers, 300 dogs, 12 staff, and everyone else to look after. Yeah. And if you say we haven't got a contract, they are all out. So I hope you understand that, and I hope you're prepared to organise what happens to the trainers and the dogs.
Yeah. And the problem is this is indicative because the whole industry.
They don't care.
And the whole industry is run by bullying and intimidation, and that's what Kelly wants. That's the way that he does it.
And of course, the other person you've got to watch carefully, although there's no money as it happens. Look who's in charge of the fund now. I could not believe that. When Kelly was put in charge of the fund, I thought that was awful enough, because they put the very people, the bookmakers, who pay the industry the money. Once they paid us that money, it's our industry's money, right? Yeah. Whoever's. And the BGRF was only set up originally as a means for the industry to fairly and openly distribute it.
Yeah.
Because when the levy was first agreed, it was, well, how can we distribute it? Let's have a special fund chaired by an independent, and David, what's his name, used to chair it, and then when he died, they appoint Tom Kelly of Bags. From not just Bags, he's the ABB, the Association of British Bookmakers, and because they operate out of the same building. Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. So that didn't seem right. But now they've got an out-and-out bookmaker chairing it, haven't they? Yeah. So scandal.
Yeah. But you see,
how can that be?
Well, it can't.
Who put him in?
But that